Day 25, channeling from Source. Welcome to this now moment. Breathe into this now moment and expand, allowing your brain, your nervous system, all the systems in your body, the body to just let go of anything they might still be attached to. Just for the time of this channeling, being fully present into this now moment, fully able to really take in the presence that you are, expanding your heart. Feel your heart opening beyond the limits of your body, beyond the limits of your mind, and float and soften. So today we are going to answer a question that Nadesh has for us. She partially knows the answer, but wants confirmation and wants a bigger perspective from a very important question. Why do you fall from grace? Obviously using that expression as a metaphor, analogy for going from one state of feeling so expanded, so connected, so aligned, to a state of misery. You've lost it all. You're disconnected, and it feels so real that it's easy to identify to, and you become that state, and it feels like there's no way out. Well, dear ones, you never fall from grace because you are grace. You only disconnect from grace, from what is beyond a state, the eternal nature of yourself, capital Self, is grace and love and eternal. But indeed, in your body, as you start to experience some level of spiritual awakening, you start moving through different levels of awareness, otherwise called the levels of consciousness. You could call them states as well. And you go from that state of connection where suddenly so many of the emotional patterns dissolve, the worries disappear, you feel so connected, it feels so good. And suddenly you seem to have access to a much greater wisdom, a much greater energy, more consistency, and you feel like that's it. You have acquired, you have succeeded and risen yourself to that level of being. And you have. Only you live in a body, and the body needs time to integrate it. And the body will bring to the surface everything which is not this, not just for the body to start transmuting and raising its frequency as well, for really your soul is ascended. Your soul doesn't need to grow and evolve. Your soul is just happy to experience itself as you, through you, and experience the infinite potentialities of being. That's really collecting data, information, since everything is energy, everything is information. Your soul relishes in having experiences, playing, absolutely playing in becoming and being aspects, infinite levels of aspects, infinite levels of scenarios, of circumstances, of possibilities, of challenges. The soul wants to experience it all with no judgment, no limitation. So your body is the part of you, as you would define yourself in this incarnation, which is going to access the soul via the heart and connect to the higher levels and really be and experience and love that connection and feel it potentially as bliss and ecstasy or joy, or the ease and grace with which the synchronicities are just unfolding in your life, and how you're at the right place at the right time. But sometimes the body is not ready to stay there, to live there, because it needs to adapt and grow to be at that level. So your experiences come in as a gift of a glimpse into what's possible, a window, a portal into a higher level of who you are. And you feel that for some time. Quite a lot of human beings will say that they got their spiritual awakening where suddenly they spent a number of days, weeks in that blissful state. And suddenly or slowly it faded away. And they went back into the humanness of their experience and instantly felt a sadness, a sense of lack. Nadej had a very, very small experience of that. And she did suddenly feel like, oh, it's gone. It was so good. I want to be in this again. It is the soul teaching the body. It is the soul allowing the body to grow and showing, facilitating, guiding the body into a higher experience by showing through the heart what's possible so that the body can experience it through its senses, and you can experience it as a whole through your life, through your story, your narrative, your circumstances. It gives you that window, that portal from which then you can view yourself differently. And when the body drops from that connection, even though it is that connection, but drops into the illusion that it is not that, then it goes back into its states of matter, the denser matter, where everything has a beginning and an end, where indeed there is birth and there is death. But these experiences are the proof that your body is growing exponentially. And with the energy of the moment, we are now in 2024. The energies are speeding up. The energies are intense. The sensitive, energetically sensitives are going to feel it massively. Everything is speeding up and your body is transforming. So you will have these waves in a more constant basis, in a more intense basis sometimes, and they are speeding up. They are fast. They're coming in, and your body has to adapt, has to grow, has to evolve. So what can you do? The first thing you can do is to remind yourself that it indeed feels like you are disconnected and you have fallen. But that's not the whole truth. you are identifying to one aspect of who you are, which is not the whole of you. If you can go within and remind yourself that even though it feels like it is absolutely the whole of you, it is not the whole of you. I am bigger than this. I am much more expanded in the essence of who I am. I am Source, and Source is having an experience through me as me. And my body is in need of that experience to grow and evolve. I love my body. I am spacious enough, big enough, expanded enough to allow my body to go into that experience of growth and contain it with love and honor it with love. First thing to do. Then use your breath to really connect to the whole of who you are and help your body move through whatever it's going through. Use movements, dance, shaking, somatic movements. Use movements to really let your body expand and let your body move the energy. Walking in nature will be highly beneficial. And number 3, whenever you can, stop and really do a small, short meditation, reminding yourself that as it is, this body is experiencing a challenge. This body is experiencing what feels like a fall from grace, like a disconnection. Yet, with every breath you take, you breathe in the universe. You breathe in the result of a whole universe creating a planet for you with everything that needs to take place to create the soil, the grass, the trees, as we have explained before, in order for you to breathe. And it is there, available for you 24/7. Each breath you take, you are saying yes to life. Each breath you take, you're breathing in the oxygen that was formed in the trees and the leaves, which are similar to the alveoli in your lungs, are the transmitters, the interface between the sun and the earth, producing so much, converting the carbon dioxide into oxygen, which is life-giving. You live in a planet which is a miracle of existence, and so are you. Go back to these channeling to put yourself back into that state of gratitude. And from that state of gratitude, you will really be able to expand into the spaciousness which enables you to acknowledge and accept what your body is going through. And the more you do that, the more you're going to create that bridge between the body and the soul on a conscious level. And that bridge happens between the mind and the heart, where you more and more feel the different levels of existence and then merge into a fusion of both, where suddenly your heart is the energy which comes and supports you in the moments of pain, in the moments of grief, in the moments of shame, in the moments of fear, where you're able to relax into the arms of the heart, of the soul, of the universe, where the universe can really play its role. The Divine Mother, the Divine Father, where your human, your body can just allow itself to go through the tears, through the drama, through the narratives, through the limitations, through the pain, physical or emotional. And it's okay. But as you find that you grow into your emotional and spiritual maturity, it gets easier and easier for your body to feel its connection to the soul and receive the love, the compassion, the light, and the light codes and the symbols and the energy that it needs to return to its state of balance and to grow quite spontaneously and quite fast. And this happens more and more with more ease and with more grace. And the fall from grace are then transformed, as we have explained in many of the days, in many of our channelings, as an opportunity to grow. And like the autobiography in 5 chapters, very quickly you go to chapter 4. You walk around the hole, and chapter 5, you change streets. It is all the process of growth. So we hope this answered your question. Just know that you are so much more than you believe yourself to be. So many people on this planet still believe that this is a planet which is at a very low level of frequency. We will tell you, dear ones, that this planet is very dense indeed. Therefore, you could equate that to a low level of frequency. Very, very dense in terms of materiality, in terms of polarity, in terms of duality. But all the people on this planet are far from beginners. You are advanced souls who had the courage to follow the calling of coming here to experience themselves in that dense, dense, dense world. So we are so proud of you, so proud. You are doing so well. Well done, well done, well done. And thank you. Thank you for doing all that you do. The whole universe is learning through you. Quite a number of you absolutely know this, but the majority still ignores it. We are learning from you. So thank you for your courage, your dedication, your devotion to your soul. For the soul is the ultimate gift of love. We love you beyond worlds, beyond words. Namaste.